Good morning, fellow humans. Oh, I'm feeling a little bit better today. I've got the beautiful marina behind me. If this is the first video you're watching, this is about day... Oh, I've lost track of days. I think it's about day 7, day 8. I'm sure it'll be in the description of the video. Without further ado, we are going to IMG today. IMG World Theme Park. So 2 theme parks, 2 days we've done now. Really looking forward to this one. My son is really excited about this. This is the reason he wanted to come to Dubai, is to go to IMG World. It opens at 12 p.m, so lunchtime, and it's open till 10 tonight. Those are the opening hours today during Ramadan. I'm hoping that first 3-4 hours might be quite quiet. It's a Monday, gets a bit busier probably after breaking of the fast, which would be about 6:30, 20 to 7. We were getting a taxi back last night, and bless the taxi man, he pulled over at 22:07 and had a drink on the... A lot of taxis did, I think, because they've obviously been fasting. They've not been able to have a drink or any food. So yeah, they're desperate by that point. So he pulled over and had a drink, and it is quite warm. I'll show you what I'm wearing, and also I'm just going to let you know that my hair, I wanted to put it up today. However, going to a theme park, if you're a girl, you probably know, you can't have your bobble up here because it interferes with where you are going to put your head when you're on rides. And if you have clips in and they're anywhere on your head other than right at the base, they also can dig in and cause bruising. So I've sort of like pushed it up and tried to fasten it at the back. Good tip for if you're visiting a theme park. So this is my dress for today. I love this shape, this bit here. Can you see? This is excess material, and it makes me look a little bit more curvaceous because that's not my actual hip. I'm quite flat there, but it gives me a little bit of more of a curvaceous, a bit more Nigella Lawson. Down to breakfast now. I'll show you what I have, and then we're gonna head over to IMG. The taxi yesterday to get to Warner Brothers, which was in Abu Dhabi, it was 311 dirhams to get there, and that was in an Uber. Then on the way back we got in a taxi with a meter, and we found twice now that if you get a taxi with a meter, it seems to be cheaper. So it was only 183 dirhams back. Still recovering from seeing Joe Swash yesterday. I can't believe it's hobnobbing with the celebrities. Not really hobnobbing though. You know, communicating with our eyes. Communicating with our eyes, we were. Oh, Joe Swash. To breakfast. See you soon, guys. Says this is a good elevator, mirrored. Here we go for breakfast. I've noticed when I sit down in this dress at breakfast, I noticed that it gapes quite a lot. I'm going to have to wear cycling shorts. It's fine when you stood up and walking, it's just when you're sat down. So Paul's going to bring some down for me, and then we're going to go jump in the taxi. This is the entrance to Tower 2. Hi! More beautiful fresh flowers. There's a large ape outside. have arrived at IMG Worlds. This is the tagline now coming up. Sebastian tells me this tagline all the time. Come for the ride, stay for the memories. I've been told this tagline quite a few times. Finally here. How would you feel now you've finally got here, Sebastian?
Yeah. I can finally go on back to the
Yes.
Theme park in the world.
Oh, it's looking at me, that dinosaur.
See this dino?
The babies. Walk straight in. A cinema just to your right. And then straight on for tickets.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to IMG World Adventure. If you already have your tickets, please proceed directly to the
Yay!
Alternatively, one of our guest relations will be pleased to assist you.
The roof looks like it's been knitted together, doesn't it? Laurie says it's 30 seconds until opening.
Yeah, for 20 seconds now.
Oh, we're very excited. Captain America. And ah, you're gonna wave. This was a really nice touch actually. As we were waiting to get in, they had lots of staff members, they had lots of characters to meet and greet. None of the other theme parks did this. This was a beautiful entranceway. Everything looked really amazing with the lights and the sounds and the music. The temperature was just right again, so not too hot, not too cold. And this park in particular had a lot of good places to eat and drink. As you can see, I'm pointing out a beautiful pistachio latte there. Fancied one of those. But they had so many things to eat. You were spoilt for choice. On the right here, they had popcorn and churros, and it had that smell of Main Street in Disney World. If you know what I mean, that smell, it smells of Butterkiss popcorn. Nice warm sweet smell. And it had that here. As we went into the park, we actually turned left into the Cartoon Network area to begin with, and we went on the Adventure Time ride. This here is the haunted house. Now I think it's called the Haunted Hotel, and you had to be 15 years and over to visit this hotel. It was in with a price, but you did have to be over 15. As you can see, more eateries. There was a make your own crepe little stand there, Cartoon Network themed, and then this was the map with all the zones. Got some merch and the one and only Johnny Bravo. I love Johnny Bravo. Me and my brother-in-law used to watch him on Cartoon Network. Huh. Hey, pretty mama. fantastic. Then we have the Cartoon Network Live, so must have had shows on there. We didn't see any when we visited, but we headed over to the Ride of Ooh. So we're going on the Adventure Time ride. Oh, you can go in there. You can just go upstairs. Okay, let's go in the lift then. There's no one else here. Oh, I love this music. Adventure Time. Jake up there. Good morning.
That shirt is sharp. I mean, totally sharp.
And I'm hungry. We can eat after we
Exit through the gift shop. I'd like that myself. Lollies. Oh, you can get a cushion made with any of these. And then you pick what you would like it in. That's so cool. That's a really good idea. Oh, we've got a Dexter's Lab t-shirt. Some cups. Some pops. Oh. Some ties. Which is unusual. I wouldn't have expected to see ties. Some purses and wallets. Amazing World of Gumball we're on now, so we've come off the Adventure Time ride. Been on the Gumball machine. That is a shooting game, Paul won. Laurie came second. Story of my life, this. They can't see you. He's doing the winning sign towards me. Hero 4D ride that we've come to ride is on the hour, so we're going to come back at 1 o'clock to ride that. 1 o'clock is the first showing, as the park only opens at 12, so it's nice and quiet still yet. It is 12:30. There's a wing stop here. Sebastian's favourite. Got another eat. There's lots and lots of eating areas, and it's just the perfect temperature in here as well. Looks like a dinosaurium, which looks like it's for little ones, if you've got little children. The merchandise that I've seen so far is really good. It's beautiful in here though, it's really nice. There's a slight smell of chlorine in the air as well, my favourite smell. Oh, and a woolly mammoth. Forbidden territory there. Hoping it's a little bit like a dinosaur. So the moment has finally come. Sebastian wanted to come to Dubai because of this ride. Here we go.
good stuff already. I'm getting there. DNA. I'm sure it would be happy to demonstrate. Well, it worked. Whoa,
is Robbie Rotten's car from Lazy Town. We sat now just watching Sebastian on the play area in the Lazy Town area. We've just been on Ben 10 Hero Adventure 4D experience. It was just like watching a Ben 10 cartoon, but it was 4D. The boys both enjoyed it, Sebastian especially, because he has been waiting and waiting to go on that, and you can't film in there, and he's never been able to see a video of it either, so it was a nice surprise for him. Forbidden Territory,
I think it's something like that.
that was like a dinosaur ride. There were a lot of dinosaurs. It spun you around quite a bit, didn't it?
Yeah, it did. It isn't as good as the actual, well, it isn't as good as Dinosaur at Disney. But
It was good though, you enjoyed it?
yeah, still enjoyed it.
Yeah, you're good.
Can we go to
Lots of dinosaur animatronics.
Need that. Best waffle in Lazy Town.
Wow.
I want to try it. This, it says.
Look at these, they're so cute. Little Powerpuff Girls cupcakes.
The Benjamin bucket.
And the Benjamin buckets.
And the best waffles in Lazy Town.
Yeah, they have a lot of things. They have a lot of nice things here. And it's tucked away a little bit, this, next to the little play area. And the treehouse ride that you saw earlier on, it's just there around the corner. This is the Powerpuff Girls ride. We're not going on this one. Predator. Joker one's cool. Come to this area, there's a stall just behind me. We were going to buy a hoodie, however the lady on it was so rude that we just decided against it. Laurie wanted to spend his spending money, so anyway, we'll see. We might see some other things. That's the only bad experience I've had in the whole time we've been here, so it's pretty good really. We've just been on Gumball again with Sebastian, and it's a shooting game. And what is your tip for this ride?
The tip is on the very last screen, there's one of the shooting guns that you're using. There's one of them, the original one that appears on the screen. You shoot that, and that's where you get all your points.
That's what to do, guys.
That's what to do, yeah.
We are now in the Lazy Town area, and in this area next to the climbing there is a trampoline. You get 5 minutes, I think, of trampoline. That was included in the price. And while Sebastian was bouncing, Laurie was getting kitted up to go on the pirate adventure. Now, I'm not sure what pirates have to do with Lazy Town, because there is no pirates in Lazy Town. However, this was a pirate adventure, and as you can see here, Laurie is doing an exceptional job. He is very brave. They had staff members on each of the towers helping them. They got them all kitted out, and then they would help as he went around. He did have to clip and unclip himself, so you did have to have a knowledge of how to do that and how to get on and off the obstacles yourself. As you can see here, he's unclipping from one area and then he gets onto the next area, so it's quite independent. In this area there was a booking desk, so we went and booked a time to come back,
it was also an additional charge. So we paid that and then we got a time to come back. As you can see, while we are here, it is very quiet. So I think we only had to wait about half an hour. And to complete the whole course, I think it took about 30 minutes for Laurie.
Laurie's now all the way at the top of the tower. All the way up there. I mean, that must be 3, 6, 9, 12. Must be 20 metres up in the area. Red more than me.
It was one of the pros of the theme park actually, because it was a very good experience. Other pros, probably the food. They had a very good selection of food. They had a good selection of merchandise. The rides, however, I wouldn't say as good as some of the rides in the other parks. They were very well themed, and if your children are into Marvel or Cartoon Network, any of the superheroes, I would say this would be a good park to come to. Is anybody else holding their breath at this? Step. Oh! Also, I'd say there were more rides here for younger children. So if your children are 5 or 6, or they don't like big rides, then this park, there was plenty for them to do.
We're in the queue now for the Hulk.
Hulk 4D, is it? Yes, Hulk 4D.
Yeah.
How'd that go? The kids.
Alright, so me and Sebastian just went on and then Ten Hero Adventure again, and then we've come over to Hulk. Hulk runs 1/2 the hour, then runs on the hour. We're in Spider-Man now. Spider-Man, which is a spinning coaster. Me and Laura have just come down at 6 PM. It's pretty chilly now. I'd say it's about 22 and quite windy. But Laurie really wanted to go in the pool and he said it's heated, so he's in. The sun will be going down shortly. They're working on this building opposite, look. This thing's being hoisted up to the top and brought back down. Going up at some speed. Gosh, it's frightening this. It moves so quickly, it must be so heavy. As you can see, we are back. The last ride we queued for was Spider-Man. Then we hopped in a taxi and we came back, and then Laurie's been in the pool. We went to IMG this morning. Definitely best to get the taxis that are on the meter, so it's opposite to any city centres at home. The worst thing to do is to get a taxi on a meter, but Ubers seem to be more expensive than a taxi that you get just with a rolling meter, and they're really easy to get because they're right outside our hotel anyway, at this Grosvenor House, and they were at the Atlantis. So you say, oh, please can I have a taxi, and they're right there waiting outside. Even when we stepped out of IMG World, which is sort of in the middle of nowhere a little bit, there were taxis there, so we just jumped in one of those. Dead easy to get there and back. Same for Warner Brothers yesterday, really easy to get there and back. If you go to the mall, that is also quite easy. However, we were burnt at the mall because we got in, it was a luxury car, and it was 4 times as much as what it should have been. It was very expensive. So the type that you want, I'll insert a picture now. and they're really easy to find. They're everywhere. So if you jump in one of those, that's your best bet. So IMG, Sebastian really enjoyed it. I liked it, but I definitely don't. I think it was my worst experience while we've been here, just because you'll have seen we had a really rude staff member, and then just staff members in general seemed to be quite... There was one teenage boy who'd forgotten to pick up any 3D glasses on the way into a ride, and he said, oh, I've forgotten to pick up my 3D glasses, just really politely. And the staff member was pouting, rolling their eyes in front of a full theatre of people. It was just so unprofessional. The person who, like I said, spoken to us had yanked something out of Sebastian's hand and then spoken to me in my face saying, oh, you're going to be buying that. It was just very rude for customer facing. Some of the rides were down, there was a really large play area with slide that was down. The Avengers ride was also down. It wasn't the best experience, but do you know what? It wasn't my pick anyway. It was Sebastian's and he enjoyed it, and we're all a bit tired now. It's not something I would personally recommend. However, if you have children who really like Marvel, there was a lot of Marvel things there. Iron Man, Hulk, Ben 10. My son's really into Ben 10, so that's why we went. Cartoon Network, all that land. It's definitely worth a visit if your children are into that. However, me personally, probably wouldn't recommend it. I wouldn't go again. The Hulk ride was very good. So the Hulk ride, and you're all sat around in a circle and it moves like that, and it's like a 3D experience. Like on the roof, you sort of leant back and you're watching this 3D and you're moving around. There was a dinosaur one, which was very similar to Dinosaur in Animal Kingdom. There was a shooting game, so we went on Gumball, and that was like shooting things that were moving around. There was a big coaster, Paul went on that, he really enjoyed that. There was a Spider-Man one, which you'll have seen us queuing for, but as we waited, they were doing a staff swap over, so as we waited, we were right at the front, so Sebastian could see the carts, and they were 5 or 6 minutes changing over staff, so we were stood looking at the carts, and that put him off, and so we had to go right through and come off, so we didn't actually ride that. But Paul and Laurie did, and they liked it. It was a spinning coaster, a little bit like Tom and Jerry, Warner Brothers yesterday. So I think that's all the rides we did. I mean, there wasn't too many. I think there's 22 rides. A couple of them are very big roller coasters, and then some of them were for little ones. You'll have seen Laurie do the Pirate Adventure. That was quite good, and there was a trampoline there as well. That's what we did really. If you fancy going, got it on the attraction tickets, and in that we got 4 attractions. We went to Warner Brothers one day. We've been to the Burj Khalifa, the tallest building. We've been to IMG World, and we are going to Motion Gate theme park. For all 4 of us, I'll put the price below. We just take those to the guest services and they exchange them for the tickets. And we've not had any problems with it, so it's been really good. And we bought those before we arrived. Bought those back in the UK. So I'll see you at the buffet. Back from the buffet now. What I didn't show you actually is that I got some curry as well. Got a little bit of curry and a poppadom. Just a small amount, just to taste. They're so good in that restaurant at clearing, or everything is absolutely pristine. Like, there's so many people. We found that everywhere in Dubai. Everything is so clean. They're clean all the time. Everything is taken away really quickly. We did ask tonight if we could have a soft drink with our meal, and it wasn't included. We didn't realise that. So you can only get water. So you just get your food and water, and then that's it, half board. Anything else you have to pay for. So juice or a soft drink, you have to pay for them. Atlantis, it was free for soft drinks and tea and coffee, but not here. I'm all right with water anyway. I had sparkling water, and now I'm having a brew in my room. That's it for today. A bit of a weird one today. I've been a bit grouchy, I think. I did get hit on the head at IMG World as well, and I think that made me even more grouchy, especially if that lady shouted at me. But we're gonna have a beach day tomorrow and a pool round the pool, so a bit more of a relaxing day. It's gonna be bliss. It's gonna be bliss. My cold's going, you can tell. Look, now I'm talking better. It's gonna be excellent. And we have had a really good time. Don't think that we haven't. We have. Just ready now for settling down. I'm watching a little bit of Lodge Guys on YouTube. Okay guys, I'll see you tomorrow for a relaxation day. Bye.